Hello and welcome to Let's Blank Today, where we spin the pre-term wheel of random to see what we're doing today. And today, well, I have a crap ton of nanoblocks and I need to start getting through them. And the first one up is a Caterpie and a Monster Ball. So yes, this is number 10. This is a Caterpie and a Monster Ball, Pokeball. So these are nanoblocks. Early set. The only thing special about the packaging that sets it apart from their other nanoblocks is the Pokemon and the sticker that they put over it labeling it what it is. So they can reuse these packagings over and over and just make them different by the labels. So let's open this up. Nice and easy opening. I love that they have the zipper pouch, so that way if you're in the middle of a building, which I don't know why you would, stop in the middle, you'd be able to put it away in that. And inside we have 4 different bags and our instructions. Looking through the bags, we're primarily, looks like all the white and black in this are going to be for the Monster Ball. And then we have some reds in here for the rest of it. It looks like this is going to solely be for Caterpie itself, and Caterpie is mixed in the rest of the bags. So, I gotta get working on that. And in the meantime, this is the instructions I'm going to be going off of. Looks like they have 7 parts for the Caterpie and 6 for the Pokeball. Looks like Pokeball is going to be a pretty sturdy construction all the way through, and the Caterpie will be pretty simple. I shouldn't have too many issues except maybe with the tail, and when we get to its crown, it might not want to hold. So I'll see what I do when I get to those points. I have been playing around with some glue and some spare nanoblocks I had, just to try to help keep the fragile parts from coming apart. And what I picked up was these testers, and it works pretty well. You can barely see it, so easy to clean up, holds them pretty well, and if need be I can easily pry them apart. So not a permanent, but enough that touching it won't make everything fall apart. So I'm going to probably go back through all the ones that I'm keeping together, and I'm going to get those parts like these horns that are only held on by one piece, but it's a long string. Get those held together a little more solidly, because I know some of the wings, if you just kind of look wrong at them. Trying to remember, I think I had like a Charizard. I had the wings, Charizard or Dragonite, they had the wings on. Just you look at it and the wings just kind of fall off. So yeah, I might do that with it and let it sit and dry and then show it off. So let's see, nothing real special about these pieces to really be said. They're pretty standard nanoblock pieces. And I guess let me get this together and we'll see how it holds up after that. Alright, and I'm back. So I just got these finished building, and like I thought, this Pokeball went together pretty easily. Very hollow inside, because if you look here, when we put in the black layer, all the black pieces are just 2x1 pieces. So they just wrap around this edge. It's completely hollow inside, so once we get the bottom built in, it's completely hollow, all the way building it all the way up till we close it. But it's very sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything. Everything's oops. Well, I proved that wrong. Yeah, I'll get that put together after. Hopefully with what I had, I didn't lose any, but I should have plenty of extra pieces left over. let's not put Caterpie through the same stress test. The horns for him aren't too bad. They went on pretty easily and held themselves. While building, my biggest issue was this clear piece that they have at the bottom just to give him stability with the big head. That and his tail just is not... You can see it's built with all 1x, except for the top and what holds it to the body. So they don't want to go on straight and they don't want to stay connected. So I'll probably have to glue his tail, and I'll probably glue his horns just in case for the odd time they get pushed the wrong way. But otherwise, not an easy build, or not a bad build. It was a level 2, and it was pretty straightforward. There's a few weird moments of trying to get pieces to line up with the way the head was going back in. I had to pull a piece out to make sure it connected. The tail not wanting to stay on. The only difficult parts with Caterpie. The Pokeball itself went together pretty easy. I think I had one occasion when I pushed in a piece, I had to hold another piece out so it'll connect instead of push in. So yeah, it held together until I put a little too much force into it. But that was from the sides. Makes sense. But from the top, I put it just as much force on it then, and it didn't want to collapse. So the Monster Ball holds itself pretty well. Might not too much on a drop test, but for what you're going to be doing with it, it should hold pretty well. I won't have to glue that one at all. But yeah, like I said, I'd glue the tail just to make sure I got that into a straightened position, and then the horns just for safety. Don't want those just to pop off while I'm moving them around, because sometimes I'll move them from one display to another. But yes, easy build. I think I forgot to state at the beginning, 170 pieces. So we got plenty of leftovers. So I'll get those put away, and I'm going to start figuring out what to do with these extras, because I could probably build a few more things with them. I'm going to have to start comparing them to my lists of what I have built and see if I can start building doubles. Getting pretty close to. So yeah, I got a ton more of these to do, more of these older bags. So yeah, some of the older ones. I have some newer ones which hopefully will fix some of the issues that might have arisen when they first started building, because these are all pretty generic pieces, which I think they do for Pokemon. But it relies too heavily on hollows, or the hollowness, which they need to fix that. They can put in some bigger pieces to offend some of that hollowness, like they're doing in this bottom of the Monster Ball. To have this black just built, the black layer completely built out of these 2x1s, they should have incorporated a couple of longer, like 4x2s that can be placed in the middle to help hold that, and should put a few more in the layer below it to help, and then within the red, just something to help with the building process, just like they did with the head of the Caterpie. There's a few places where it could have used a little support in the head while building, just to help get everything, because everything was kind of wishy-washy. When you're in this step, a lot of these weren't lining up straight, so a lot of crooked and cockeyed. So when you went to like put on the next layer, you kind of were trying to manipulate or mold the head into the position to put those in. But hopefully they fixed that with some of the newer ones. I'll have to do one of the newer ones just to see how they did. But yeah, until next time, I had fun building this. You should try to build one yourself. And let's leave you with a code. So, Pokemon trading card game, get yourself a booster pack online. Let me know in the comments down below what you get. Until next time, bye.